welcome to your favorite Cat Web Channel's Quantifiers. My name is Sahil Arora. I hope you all are doing great. Now, in today's set of the day, we are going to discuss a very interesting set based on the analytical reasoning. And before we move on there are three important announcements for you. First, we are going to start with free mini mocks in our Facebook group. All right. Now, these are the free mini mocks, the link to which will be published in our Facebook group, and you can all attend them. To receive them, there are three ways. First of all, they will be uploaded on Facebook. You might get them or you might miss a notification someday. Second, all the links will be in our Telegram group. The link is in the description, right? Please join it. All right. Third is you can directly receive them in your WhatsApp inbox. And how to receive them? You just have to fill one Google form in the description. Once you have filled this form, आपको सब कुछ आपके WhatsApp के inbox में आने लग जाएगा. Make sure that you are texting me at this number mentioned. जो ये number mention किया हुआ है हमने 9988656560. आप फॉर्म भर के मुझे इस पे टेक्स्ट कर देंगे एक बार, so that I'll save your number. All right. Now, this is the first thing. The second major announcement is that our new batch is going to start super soon, the final batch. All right, and details of which are given in our website, right? And if you wish to enroll with us and learn with us, you can always yeah, I'm always a call away. All right, this is the thing. And the third one is we are going to start a lot of more strategic sets in our Facebook. A lot of more organized activities are coming up, so please join that in order to participate. All right. Now, this is how this PDF will look like, which I will send you every day if you will fill the form, right? The link is in the description again, all right? Now this is today's set. Let's read it. It says, an exam has three sections, section 1, 2, 3. Each section has exactly 20 questions. So 20 questions here, 20 questions here, 20 questions here. For the first section, the scheme is +3 -1. For the correct question, you are getting +3. For the wrong one, -1. For second, it is +6 -2. For the third section, it is +2 and -1. All right, ये information मुझे दी हुई है. And for any unattempted question, there is no deduction. अगर कोई क्वेश्चन अनअटेम्प्ट यानी 10th क्वेश्चन आपने छोड़ दिया तो आपको ना उसको कोई नंबर मिलेगा ना कटेगा. All right, unattempted has no deduction. All right. Now exactly three students are attempting this mock, and it has given to me that each student attempted all the questions. A very important line, some people miss them and mess up the set. ठीक है, हमें दिया हुआ है कि हर बच्चे ने सारे सेट्स लगाने हैं. Further, the total marks scored by any student in any section were positive. जो टोटल मार्क्स हैं वो हर स्टूडेंट के पॉजिटिव हैं किसी भी सेक्शन में. मीन्स ईच स्टूडेंट इज गेटिंग एटलीस्ट 1 mark in every student, at least 1. All right. The following bar chart provide the marks scored by the student as a total percentage of its marks in a specific section. All right. What does that mean? कि अगर मैं मान लूं, if I assume that A is scoring 100 marks in totality, though this is not possible, just let us assume that if he is scoring 100 marks, then in first section there are 33.33 marks, in second there are 40, and the third there are 2.6.67 marks. Chalo. So we have understood the set. Let's move to the part where we solve it and find the answers for the same. All right. Now, first of all, there are three sets. I know that there are three sections. Section 1, Section 2, Section 3. Section 1 is +3 -1. Section 2 is +6 -2. Section 3 is +2 -1. Right. Now I can actually calculate the general form of their scores before I move forward. See, I know that there are 20 questions in each section. All right, 20 here, 20 here, and 20 here. So the total marks possible here are 60. Total marks possible here are 120. Total marks possible here are 40. All right, the total marks possible. And there are 20 questions each. All right. I know for a fact that for every person, I know their individual shares as a ratio part. All right, individual shares as a ratio part. Means A का section 1 ratio, section 2 ratio, section 3 मुझे पता है. I do not have much relationship between other. So actually I can use these ratios directly. All right, this will really help me. But for using that, I need to verify some scores. I need some general expressions. What do we mean by that? सी हर सेक्शन में मान लेता हूँ कि बच्चा पी क्वेश्चन करेक्ट कर रहा है यहाँ, क्यू कर रहा है यहाँ और आर कर रहा है यहाँ. देयर आर पी क्वेश्चन विच अमित इज करेक्टिंग इन सेक्शन 1, क्यू इन सेक्शन 2, आर इन सेक्शन 3. नाउ आई नो दैट फॉर 1 मार्क देयर विल बी, अगर एक क्वेश्चन ठीक होगा तो 3 पॉजिटिव मार्क्स मिलेंगे. फॉर 1 करेक्ट क्वेश्चन देयर आर 3 पॉजिटिव मार्क्स. फॉर पी करेक्ट देयर विल बी 3 into p. अब अगर p करेक्ट है, आउट ऑफ 20 if there are p correct, then the number of incorrect questions will be 20 में से वो p को हटा दो. अगर 10 करेक्ट है, 10 इनकरेक्ट है, 12 करेक्ट है, 8 इनकरेक्ट, एंड सो ऑन सो फोर्थ. So and for that he will get -1. So -1 into 20 minus p. This is the first equation. All right, that is nothing but 4p minus 20. All right. अब जरा दोबारा से समझो कि हमने इक्वेशन कैसे लिखी. 6, अब लेट अस से यहाँ पे क्यू करेक्ट क्वेश्चंस है. ऑलराइट, तो अगर इफ फॉर 1 क्वेश्चन यू आर गेटिंग 6 मार्क्स, देन फॉर क्यू क्वेश्चंस यू विल बी गेटिंग 6q minus 2 into 20 minus q. So that would be 8q minus 40. Alright, this is the second equation. For third there will be 2r minus 1 into 20 minus r, that is 3r minus 20. Now these are the individual scores which will help me analyze whether the scores are possible or not. How? Let us see. I know the scores are natural numbers. All right, ये मुझे पता है कि score natural number है. For Amit, section 1, section 2 and section 3, the scores are 33.33, which means 1/3 of the total score. 40% means 2/5 of the total score. 26.6 means 4/15 of the total score. So if I think in the ratio perspective, multiplying everything by into 15, what I am getting? 5 is to 6 is to 4. This is what I am getting. This means that if Amit is scoring 5 marks in section 1, then he will be scoring 6 marks here and 4 marks here. But are these scores possible? Let us see. See, this is the score, right? This is the total score in section 1. So if I equate it equal to 5, I am getting 4p as 25. I am getting p as 6.25, but that is not possible. P is the number of correct question. It has to be a natural number, which means 5 is not possible. Since these are ratios, the next ratio would be 10 is to 12 is to 6, 8. Now I will just pick one number. I will keep on checking where I am getting integer. Equate to 10, not an integer. Equate to 15, not an integer. Equate to 20, yes, an integer. If 4p minus 20 is 20, 4p is equal to 40, p is equal to 10. Which means that if his score is 40, the correct number of questions are 10 in this section. All right, in this section he will score this much. Now I have to analyze that whether all the other scores are fitting to the criteria or not. All right, what do I mean by that? Let us see. See, 5 से I have reached the score of 20. Right, score आया था मेरा 20 का. All right, which is 4 times. So 4 times is 24, 4 times is 16. So is the score 24 possible? Yes. 8q will be 64, q will be 8. Okay. Is the score of 16 possible? 3r will be 36, r will be 12. Yes, the score will be possible. Now the basic funda of ratios. If I am getting my first correct value here, the next correct value will be into the multiples of 2. That will be 40, 48 and 32. Now this is a possibility that there are two cases for Amit. Let us verify that these scores are possible or not. If I equate it equal to 40, this will be at 15, right? 16. If I equate it equal to 48, 88, it will be q equal to 11, all right? If I equate it equal to 32, 3r will be 52 and r will be 17.33, which is a decimal, which means this score is not possible. This score is not possible. The next score will be 80, 96 and 64. But 80 score is not possible. The maximum score in section 1 is 60 marks. All right. So I will hold my horses here. This is the only possibility for Amit, and hence I have decoded the information for Amit. So let me write it out that in section 1, Amit has done 10 correct and scored 20 marks. In section 2, he has done 8 correct and scored 24 marks. In section C, he has got 12 correct and he has got 16 marks. All right. So this is the score. Now see, since I am explaining you, you might find it a little lengthy and everything. Under the exam scenario, it will be pretty quick. You know that Bob is 20%, that is 1 by 5. 66, that is 2 by 3. 33.3, that is 2 by 15. So the ratio will be into 15, that is 3 is to 10 is to 2. All right. Now the largest number as I'm seeing is section 2. So I will use that in order to find where my q will be integer. All right. अगर मैं इसको 10 के इक्वल करूंगा तो नहीं integer आएगा. 20 not an integer, 30 not an integer, 40 पे integer आएगा. Right. So if the score is 40, the number of correct question would be 10. All right. This is 4 times, so this will be 12. This will be 8. Right. This is 4 times. Yeah. Right. Right. All right. Now let us see that whether this score is possible or not. Right. Let us see that whether this score is possible or not. Now, 12. 4p minus 20 is equal to 4p minus 20 is equal to 12. 4p is 32. आया 8 आया. All right. 12 आया. This is equal to 8, not an integer. ये हमारा integer नहीं आया, which means this is not a possible value. So let me simply think कि अब अगला solution कहाँ पे आएगा? 40 के बाद 80 पे आएगा. All right, 80 पे आएगा. So if I put it equal to 80, q is equal to 15, right? 8 times, so 8 times will be 24, 8 times will be 16. 16 I know 12 पे आता है, so this is done. 16 12 पे आता है, right? 3r minus 20, 63 is 6, 24, 44, 11 पे आ गया. All right. This is possible value. Next score will be 48, 160 and 32. But again, 160 in second section is not possible. Therefore, there is only one possibility again. That is 24 in first section. Right, 18 second section, 16 here. So the number of correct questions are 12, 15 and 11. All right, these are the correct questions. Now simply let us think for section number 3. Right, the correct question. The ratio is 12, 72 and 16. There are no decimals involved, so let me write the ratio 12, 72 and 16. 4 common, it will be 3, 18 and 4. All right, simplified ratio. Now I will use section 2 because it is the maximum value and it will give me minimum results. 18 not an integer, 36 not an integer, 54 not an integer, 72, 112 yes an integer. So at 72 I am getting the integer. The next will be 144, which is obviously not possible. Exam scenario से ऐसे सोचोगे आप 72 के बाद तो 144 आएगा, वो तो पॉसिबल ही नहीं है. तो एक ही पॉसिबिलिटी होगी. तो मुझे सॉल्यूशन मिल गया कि यहाँ तो 72 मार्क्स हैं. कितने पे हैं? 8q is equal to 112, q is equal to 8q is equal to 112, q is equal to 14. All right. Now 4 times, so this will be 12, this will be 16. यानी यहाँ पे फिर से score 16 आ गया, which means the correct number are 12. The score is 12. That means the correct number is 8. All right. So this has completed my chart now. All right. And once this task is done, next is a very easy thing. अब तो सिर्फ answers करने question के सब कुछ खत्म हो गया. All right. Now if I move forward and let's see the values. What is the minimum number of questions attempted correctly by any of them? 20, 30, 27, 38, 26, 34. Okay, 30 by Amit. All right. Who scored the maximum marks in section 1? 40, sorry, 20, 24, 12. Bob scored the maximum marks in section 1. What if for each student the net marks per question is defined as the ratio of total marks obtained by the number of questions correctly attempted? So for Amit it is 60 by 20, 30. So for Amit it is 2, right? 60 by the correct number of questions, that is 30, that is 2. For him it would be 96 to be 120 by 27, 38, that is 3 point approximately 15. All right. For Chatur it would be 88, 100 by 34, 100 by 34 is less than 3. So the only answer is Bob B, right? That is 3.15, so 3.16. What are the minimum marks scored by any student in section number 2? The minimum marks scored as by section 2 are 24. So that is the answer. All right. So this completes our set. Yes, a very tricky one, yet the use of ratios has made it pretty easy. All right. I hope you have all enjoyed learning this, and please, our new batch is starting soon. So if you are interested, you can join us. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.